paper trail as to what things that we are changing and what things that we're adapting to help make that happen. So please feel free to send any of your Black Pug questions over to me, and I will get in touch with John Rico. John Grace, hello.
Hello,
Um,
sorry, I forgot how to move breakout rooms myself. I assigned
no, it's
everybody,
okay.
but forgot how to do it myself.
Did you want to do any recording while you're
I
here?
already
Because
got it. I already did it. Walked right
you
in.
already did. It's
So
doing it right now. Look at that.
look at that. We are recording. We're way better than last month.
We are recording. Sorry, Kristen. We are recording. So, while I have Kristen here, actually, I might as well ask her to maybe tell you a little bit about what's going to come in the future as far as your program choice forms go. We are not ready to set this out yet, obviously, and most of our units has not registered yet to this point either. But we might as well keep mentioning what this process will look like. So, Kristen, do you want to mention that a little bit?
Yeah, so most likely, it will be sent through Black Plug like it was last year. So I don't know what it like looked like when I sent it to you, but it will be exactly the same as it was last year. So you'll get an email probably saying Black Pug, and it will be the Google form or forum as it has been in the past. Um, so the same like 8 things, and then we'll go from there for your week at camp, and you'll still get your schedule on Sunday as you have in the past. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as it's been. I mean, a lot of you names I've seen before, so you know
Mhm.
how it's been. Um, and if, let's say, you didn't get the Black Pug email, I'll be sending emails to the main person that I have on our other sheets. And you'll get that within the first or like a week or 2 weeks, sometimes even 3 weeks before your week at camp, when I'm really on the ball. Yeah,
There you
super
go.
excited. Thanks for putting me on the spot.
You're welcome. Anytime, absolutely anytime, I will do that. Wonderful. John, while you're here, I mentioned something about camperships. Do you want to give any updates to campership applications or anything that people can expect with that?
Yeah, um, so the thing is, in 2025, the Rekindling Curiosity program is no longer continuing. So that was a program that's been really
I
great
meant I
for.
mentioned it, by the way.
You did? I imagine you did.
Just so
Okay,
you know.
so
Yep, just so you
yeah,
know.
so we don't have it anymore. It's unfortunate, but the COVID funds ran out for that, and the state is currently working on a solution. But I'm on email list. That's the best I can give you at the moment. So that was a great program that we can no longer rely on, but we still have our camperships here that we offer to our scouts. So that application will be going out with this month's camping newsletter. So we have a couple other updates with a little more detail on how that process is going to work. Pretty similar to last year, but just with some minor updates. So got some great feedback from our camping leadership on how that process was received by folks this past year, and we made adjustments, and we're pretty pleased with how it's going to progress this year. So expect a small article in this month's camping newsletter with that link for families to apply for their scouts to receive campership dollars. The big thing is, though, I've been talking with Michael Farr. We're really going to be pushing again maple syrup and camp cards and these popcorn, obviously. So just to make sure that there's more than one avenue for kids to be able to get money for summer camp. So that's what we have right now. Secondly, I'm going to mention is camp promotions. So we are working on our new camp promotion model in terms of marketing plan, but also the ability for units to ask for a camp promotion. So I have the camp promotion request form I'm about to put in the chat here. And we ask that each unit submit them to us, and then we can go ahead and schedule them from this link. So it should be in the chat now, and just spread it out and get it out to unit leaders. Both camps are going to have access to the same form, so we can make sure that not a single one gets missed. We want to obviously get back out there in a way that we knew was very effective pre-COVID, and we want to, re-engage with a lot of units that haven't had camp promotions in a while. So Any questions about campership or camp promotions?
You might need to
Uh,
update the permissions on
yes, I have a question.
Yes.
So I just went on there, the link you just sent, and it said this form can only be used by viewed by users in the owner's organization. I can't get in there.
Yep, that's an easy
Interesting.
fix.
Hold
John,
on.
you just have to update it to anyone can submit responses.
Hold on.
And if you want to share editor access with me, I could do that for you.
Can you just tell me real quick how to do it? Because I'm literally in it right now.
I can't do it without seeing it. Sorry, because I don't know Google
That's
Forms off the top of my head.
that's fair.
But he'll work on it, and I'll address Leah's other question about CIT on Black Pug. So yes, I actually just went into Black Pug, Leah, to look for the CIT registration. John Arico created the event for a CIT program. I'm not. It's right now. It's there as a draft, so you won't be able to see it. It's not open for actual registration yet, but I can get an answer for you as to when he is planning on publishing that for registration. So it's there. It's ready to go. He just has to hit the button, and I'm not sure what his plan was when he was planning on hitting the button.
Okay, so will I then be registering a CIT at the same time as the pack?
You could register at any time because it's a totally separate registration. It's a totally separate event. So you could register the pack now, and then you can register the CIT literally a week before the CIT would want to come to camp. You know, doesn't matter to us.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
So now it says try the link again now.
Yeah, try the link again now.
Oh, it doesn't help because I'm already on the system, so it doesn't help.
You're already in the organization. So Lee, if you wouldn't mind giving that a try.
Yeah.
Lori was asking about that.
No, it's Leah.
Anybody?
Hang on.
Yeah, give that link again.
No, it still says the same thing.
Dun dun dun.
All right. Well, let me click refresh and let me see here. Try it one more time, please.
Nope.
Interesting. John, if you want to make me an editor on that, I can help you.
Okay.
Well, while we're working on that to make sure that it works for everybody. Hi, Dennis. I see you there. Looking like we had a lovely service day today, and hopefully you're not too tired from all the work that we did today. Anything you want to talk about with the volunteer corps and anything, go ahead.
So hey gang, my name is Dennis Menick, and I took over the old Camp Carpenter committee, and we've reflagged it to Camp Carpenter Ranger Corps. So what we do is we're a bunch of volunteers that get together every first and third Sunday of the month, and we do service around camp. We do maintenance and we do projects, and we try to help get the camp ready for the summer season, and we help maintain it in the off season. So what you're going to see in the Camp Carpenter newsletter is you're going to see a recruitment notice for the Camp Carpenter Ranger Corps. And in that, if one of your units want to come out and do a service project or a conservation project, my point of contact info is in there. Also, if you want to join the Ranger Corps, there's instructions in there as well. Now, with that, we do have something that we restarted. It stopped back in 2016. It's called the Camp Carpenter Donation Materials List. So these are things that we need to maintain the camp and items that we might need for program as well. So just want to let everybody know that that's out there. There are brochures at the Scout store. So if you're interested and you're in the area, please grab one. They're right outside. So that's all I got, Joe.
Great. Thank you. And Dennis has been so instrumental in gathering volunteers and getting work done at the camp. And like I said, we actually just had one today. Today's the third Sunday of the month, so we were there just before the snow started setting in. And you know, a lot of people come out. We have some good consistency. The biggest thing that I will say is if you are looking to have, just as he said, if you are looking to have a unit, a Cub Scout unit, a troop, a crew, whatever, come out to do service, we have service projects available at all levels and for all size groups. So anything from spreading wood chips on a trail to wood splitting for older adults and things like that, to later on in the spring, it's going to be stuff like setting up tents and gathering firewood and anything that you can think of. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us to let us know about that. Great. So Lori Vincent, I'm not sure if you saw my little message, but 14 is the age for CIT. That's the minimum age that we have. And it's a 2-week program, if anyone wasn't too aware of it. It is a 2-week program. All right. What other questions? So that's really, for now, at least, that's the big updates that I have, but I'm definitely looking for any questions that anyone has now that you're working on registration or, looking at promo stuff or anything you might have for us, especially with so many staff and people involved with Carpenter here.
Well, just to interject, Joe, you are currently an editor on that document.
Yay! Let's find it.
You always have been. So you always have been, actually.
I always have been. All right.
Always have been. Yep. How about it?
Oh, yay.
Something else I wanted to throw out there for everybody is that we actually have the mailers going out again this year. So every scouting family is going to be receiving in the mail a mailer about. Well, depends on your registration, obviously. If you have a Scouts BSA youth and an adult, but also a Cub Scout age, neighbors are yelling at big football, so I'm sorry. That they're going to be coming out here in the next 2 weeks, so you should be expecting those. Blue and gold placement. That would be a member care question. I have seen some tickets about those, and I am going to be in the office on Tuesday, so I can definitely follow up on that for you because you're not the first person to ask about those, so I can follow up on that, Erica. So, was she the one that raised her hand? I think that was the one. She was the one that raised her hand.
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. The blue and gold. And by the way, I did just change the settings on the form, so it should work for everybody now.
Sweet.
So the promo form should work. Yep.
Great.
No. Great. Hi, Aaron.
Yay, looks like we're in.
Looks like we're in.
Let's go. All right. Awesome. So if there's not any lingering questions from a council level in regards to anything Cub World camping related, I'm going to hop over to the GSR side and kind of just give my stuff to them too. But if you guys are more than welcome to just continue here with Joe until you guys are done, and then we'll wrap for the night.
Great. Thank you, John.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Yes, Emily. Hi. I see the hand raised. Hopefully that's for a question.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me. Sorry, I'm in the car. I have a couple of quick questions. Few things. So if a scout is choosing to do that shorter program week, the same week that we are at camp, will they be at a different site with a bunch of other people doing different program, or are they allowed to be in the same campsite as their pack?
Yep.
Especially if there's multiple of them.
Yeah, so this would be a separate accommodation, a separate program, a separate schedule, given that they are different registrations and that they're different program formats.
Okay. Then the other question I have is about kids with special needs that may need to have a registered leader as a little bit of a one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
And so is that acceptable? I mean, I know it goes against the too deep leadership thought process, but if we have someone who has notes from doctors and we have a registered leader there that is dedicated to that